Hey guys, so once again, for the second time, I am at Needles district in Canyonlands National Park. This time there's no fanfares. This time there's no excitement. There's no that ooh ah feeling. Um, there's a feeling, despite the unbelievable beauty of the landscape, and basically it is pretty darn beautiful. Have horrible associations with needles, as mentioned in previous videos, of getting stuck, getting a blown tire, waiting for 10 hours to be rescued out of that whole ordeal, and then be forced by virtue to effectively be parked on the side of the road, um, slash Palapa Visiting Center for quite some time. Um, the way I see it personally, I should have done a better job, I'm guessing. Um, I have done all this research about everything, but apparently there's still some areas that I need to work on, and would be one of them. Now, I hear that Elon Musk is developing that whole Starlink thing that apparently is going to be marketed differently to RVers, and so hopefully that will solve a lot of the issues that drove me out of here. Okay, because what the reason why I left is because there's no signal here at all, like none. Um, Justifiably so, because we're surrounded by canyons and all this other stuff, and it just behooves me that national parks still don't install cell towers because reasons. Like I remember in 2013 when we went to Yellowstone National Park, it was just a complete blackout. There's nothing you could do. So, to get you an idea of where I'm at in Needles, there's this area called Indian Creek Group Campground. Now, I don't know if it's a paid campground. I don't know if they have to make reservations, because things like Hamburger Rock, you have to pay like a daily fee, whatever that is. So I'm looking at behind me, and there's a whole bunch of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus there's some behind the rock and everything like that. So instead I chose an area which I scouted it earlier. As a matter of fact, coming here, there were two other alternatives to this one. It's I'm just gonna let the sleeping dog lay, because I'm parked in a decent spot. Basically, what's gonna end up happening in the future is I'm gonna have to back up, right? So just kind of to demonstrate the RV and everything will have to be. By the way, that's the direction that I'm going, possibly more than one day. So we're gonna be doing, the backing up number somewhat down the hill or something like that. I'm not particularly looking forward to it. It is possible that I may back up the trailer as far as I can, unhook the RV, turn the RV around, turn the trailer with my pickup truck. Maybe. I don't know. In a theoretical sense, I could do a circle turn here, but it is going to be tight. My circle radius is pretty crappy, and there's a lot of rocks on the ground, like you see here. that I don't particularly want to be driving over. Yeah, that whole tire situation. So the fortunately for me, financially it didn't impact me because I was covered under the Sam's Club membership. But there is this thing that needs to be mentioned, is the fact that I had to go to Moab twice, completely out of the way. It's 30 miles each way. It's something I wasn't budgeting for, neither time nor money nor anything like that. It's just extra mileage. Again, running out of gas in RV because middle of the night trying to find a suitable place so I could work in the morning. So a little bit about Needles District. It's a component of the Canyonlands National Park, which covers some ungodly amount of acreage across basically three distinct areas. There's the maze, which is you basically need to overland that sucker in specifically built overland rigs to do that. Based on the videos that I've seen, yes, it's wilderness. Yes, it's out there. Not something I'm probably ever going to visit. So, but that could be it in my words there. So the other one is Canyonlands National Park, where we're going to be going in two segments. Actually, three segments. One's next week. Towards the end of next week, not this week, but next week. And then a week goes by, and then we're coming back again. And then I'm doing like a thing to Goblin Valley and the Wedge, and then I'm coming back to Canyonlands again. So actually, like 4 trips to Canyonlands. There's lots to do, lots to see, and so then there's this Needles stuff that's off Highway 191, way south of Moab, kind of halfway to the town of Bluff. And so this whole area is very popular for its Jeep trail, which is called the Elephant Hill. So that's one of the trails I'm going to be doing. You need to get a permit. I already spoke to Ranger the other day. Yada, yada, yada. I may actually be doing it more than once. I had 3 days of hiking planned, plus 2 days of off-roading, but my foot is just not equipped for 12-mile hikes. It's just very unfortunate. I may do short ones just to see what they're like, but I probably better suited to drive to Chester Hill, for example, and actually do some hiking from the vehicle rather than, do the hike to get there. So we'll see how that goes. But for time being, I need to get the truck off the trailer. Need to fill up the RV with water. Not quite sure what to do with gas yet. I'm somewhat skeptical because I have half a tank. Basically 6 canisters of gas is half a tank to RV. So right now I have a little bit over half a tank. In theory, that's more than plenty to go to Moab. So extra gas that I bought today is probably best spent on off-roading, since I'm going to be doing more of that. But either way, the water situation has to be dealt with as well.